Yo, what's going on, man? We got the Bringing the Business crew in the house, man. BC and Nick, man. What's up, bro?
Man, chilling, man. We got a lot of
Uh,
shit going on, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. How
Glad
you
to hear.
feel?
Man, I'm good. How about yourself, man? You good?
Man, I can't complain about nothing, man. It's just right now it's just kind of crunch time for me, getting this last little stuff in for this I told you I'm actually going back to school, so applying for this grad school program. So I'm in the process of now putting my essay together, you know what I'm saying, my
Okay.
admittance essay. So I know something in the next week or so. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't gonna say if I'm admitted, when I'm admitted. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna speak on it. So yeah, other than that, man, just doing that, man, running around with these kids, man, and obviously, man, checking out these NBA playoffs, man. There's some
Crazy.
shit going on. Hey, but before we go and dive into that, man, uh, let you know where you can find this bringing this great bringing the business show, man. Check us out on YouTube, man. If you're looking at us on YouTube, like and subscribe and share, comment, and tell a friend about it. Come join the Facebook page, the Instagram, TikTok, man. We all over the place, man. We bringing the business everywhere. And you know what? I think we are bringing the business everywhere, man. And uh, I think that some of these, you know how like you go on social media or you go on you recording something and you got some music in your background or something, you got to put on there.
Hmm.
I do not own the rights to this.
Yeah.
I really think that some of these media outlets and stuff like that really need to when they put their content out. I think they really need to put on there. I do not own the rights to this, man. Bringing the business does. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
like we mentioned not too long ago of us, saying something, and then you look up, and you know what I'm saying, it's being put out there. You know what I'm saying, in the atmosphere on the media circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh, this ain't like the topic that I had or we was gonna talk about this morning, but was as I'm setting up, you know what I'm saying, the production, setting up everything, man. I'm kind of scrolling through my computer, man, and I stumble across an article from a source, Sportsnaut, Sportsnaut, and
Hmm.
they told me. So they got an article. Obviously, it's just another it's just another person writing an article just like anybody else can do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, ain't nobody word set in stone or whatever, but it's just funny. A lot of people starting to see certain shit. The title of it says the 10 most overrated NBA players right now. One of the people that's on the list, take a guess.
Was it Russell?
Uh-uh. From what we talking about, saying from me saying what I'm saying, like for me leading
I
into,
know. Yeah. No, no, because we talked. We had an episode like so many episodes ago.
right. So
I'm
not
trying to
okay,
remember.
okay, I get okay, no. I get where you going when we talked about that. I think Chip was here when
Yeah.
we talked about that. No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no. No, that ain't where I'm going with this.
Okay.
This is something more recent that we
Go
talked
ahead.
about.
I'm
One of the people on the list is Kevin Durant. And
okay.
it says um uh damn, hold on. But oh shit. But they got him on there. I actually just took a picture of the wrong thing. But it's saying that we still have him labeled as a superstar, but he's showing that he can no longer carry a team, you know what I'm saying, during
Right.
the playoffs and that. But people told me I was crazy when I said this. You know what I'm saying? Like people are starting to see it now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And one reason that people are starting to see it a little more is because okay, here you go right here. Kevin Durant led the Golden State Warriors to two championships and will be a Hall of Fame player in the future. It's about right. It's about right now though. Durant still has a superstar label and ranks as among the best in the NBA players, but by several outlets. But he can't carry the team on his back when it matters most in the playoffs. He has formed two super teams in Brooklyn and in Phoenix, with none of them making the NBA Finals. Durant is still a good player, but he's not what he was anymore. Who said? Where they get that
Yeah,
from?
yeah,
Where they get it from? But
yeah.
when I put it out there weeks ago, I was crazy.
We talk about it first, bro. I'm telling you, we
Come
talk
on,
about it
man.
first.
And I know
That's why.
again, not saying that this person's law. I mean, word is law either. But you see what I'm saying? No, like we're ahead of the curve with a lot of this shit, bro.
Yeah, we putting it out there first. That's all. And
Ahead of
that's
the
what I
curve
was saying.
with a
Yeah,
lot of this shit, bro.
yeah.
But when you first put some shit out there, you crazy. That's just life though. When you first want to do something, you crazy. People tell you
Hmm.
you can't do it or what you're saying is foolish or whatever like that. Until everybody else pick up on it, then it's a thing now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I don't know,
Hey,
man, but yeah.
I'm telling you, and that's the reason why when I think me and you we was texting, it was the last week or something, and I'm reading shit, and I'm like, bro, we talked about that shit already, bro. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We brought that shit up already. That's one of our topics weeks ago, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be seeing that shit all the time, B. All the
Yeah.
time. That's why I tell motherfuckers need to come on home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to come on home, man. Hey, our show ain't called. We ain't called Bring the Business for no reason, man.
Right. That's what we doing, man. It's real. We bringing this shit.
Hell yeah.
Man, I was before we dive into these NBA playoffs a little bit, man, I got a couple topics with them playoffs I want to know your opinion on and what you think about it. But
Mm-hmm.
one in particular, bro. I think that I was looking at James Harden. I think that he struggles with anxiety or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he struggles, like, really struggles with anxiety. And the reason I say that, that man balls out, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Regular season, this, that, and other, man. That man be hooping. But the first sign of adversity, like the first sign, like even if it ain't just automatic crunch time, the first sign of adversity, he had his worst performances, bro. Like worse. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, think about it. When he went to the finals, he was horrible in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah.
OKC years ago. When you know what I'm saying? I think it was a closeout game against the Spurs. He shot 2 for 10. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he not only like has a bad game, like he has his worst games at any sign of adversity. This year with the Clippers, game 1 and 2, 3, I believe probably 3, he was balling. Probably I gave him the props as being their most consistent player, possibly their best player. Soon as Dallas took the lead and it got to game 5 and 6, the man was horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? So last year in Philadelphia, remember he had the 2 40-point games early on,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
then last 2 games, like he just laid a. Like, how do you have? It ain't no coincidence that the man just has his automatic worst games in clutch situations, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised about what you're saying, and I wouldn't be surprised if it come out later from him saying something along that line. You know what I mean? Because you're right. Like he shit the bed on occasions where they need him the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like what I see from him on in those games because I've been watching the games. It seems like he divert to like I'm passing the ball. I'm trying to assist and do that shit. When it's like, bro, we need you to be, you know what I'm saying, that James Harden who's gonna put up numbers and assists. You know what I'm saying?
But even
He
even
ain't doing
even
that.
but look, no, Nick. Even when he say, okay, because I'm gonna name some. I just named a couple of them. Then, do you know he holds the record for the most turnovers in the playoffs? In a
I didn't
playoff
know
in a
that.
playoff in a playoff game, it's either 12 or 13. And that was a clutch situation. So even when he went into, all right, I'm finna pass mode, he passing it to the other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when he go into that mode, like, even when he with uh, the Clippers, where you not the man, Last year with UNB, you not the man. That's still
Yeah,
too much pressure on him, bro. To be
but he
the
got the ball in his hand though. That's the thing.
yeah,
He has the ball in his hand, so he's trying to proclaim himself as a point guard. So he got the ball in his hand. He ball dominant guard. That don't bode well for him. Even if he ain't
the
option
focal
option
point.
one,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? He still got the ball in his hand. So I don't know what you got to do with that because it's like you putting them in situations where you don't got to be the man.
Right. And
All
you
you really
still
got to do, yeah,
is get the ball to the man. Or you know what I'm saying? Or hit certain. But then though, Nick, why is it like again, when you ain't the man or when you are the man, either one, and games 1 or 2, when it's still up in the air and everything like that, you okay with this role, whatever that role is, whether it's the number one option, whether it's the second option, whether it's just facilitator, you're okay with that role until some pressure comes.
yeah.
Soon as some pressure comes, you're no longer okay with whatever role that you was put in before this season, before this series start.
Is he saying he not okay with it? I mean, I know it's players saying it, but is he verbally saying he not okay with those roles? Or is just you talking
No,
about
no,
his play?
I'm saying it's play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you okay with these roles until it's a heated situation. And it don't even have to be a super heated situation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be game 7. It ain't gotta as soon as it turns a little bit and it's a little adversity,
Mm-hmm.
he just you know what I'm saying? Like you see this shit, bro. Like
But you know what? He ain't shy about asking for more money though. He ain't shy about that. As soon as the season over with, yeah, I want to resign for this, bro. You ain't even doing nothing, bro.
yeah,
Like, so my thing is like, how you asking for new contracts? You ain't even what you do for us. We couldn't even get out the first round.
right.
You know, and I'm not putting it all on him, but I'm just saying, like, bro, it's no humility, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, it's like you want max dollar. Why am I, as an owner, as a GM, you know, why am I giving you max dollar?
So
Like,
do that mean he don't really care about winning?
I mean, maybe that because I mean, I can't say for sure, but it may be that because he quick to talk about his contract.
Yeah.
He quick to talk about that contract, B. But you ain't doing nothing for no franchise you've been at to warrant all this money that you're talking about. Yes, I'm not saying he's not a good player. He has
Right.
been a good player for years.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, first
He's
ballot
gonna
Hall of
be
Famer.
been an MVP player. You know what I'm saying?
But the narrative of what we've been talking about for the last week or two is what are you doing now? What do you consider now as? Not about what you've done, because what you've done is great. What are you doing now? What are you bringing to this team now that I'm going to give you 30 million a year, 40 million a year? Why? That's all I'm saying. Why?
And after I'm watching you, what you do in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because think about it. With the Clippers this year, you know what I'm saying? He came over from the trade and played well, played good, you know what I'm saying? Played good ball, right? So if you just basing it off that, you like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to get hard in the extension. But then you watch how you just folded like a lawn chair on me when it comes to the playoffs, whatever like that. Like, how can I in good faith just turn around and bag the dump truck up and dump all this money on you?
I mean, I do it like NFL. It'll be incentivized, bro. I give you a certain amount for the regular season. And if you can get us past the second, third round or something like that, then I got you for, whatever I'm gonna get you for.
Because even if you look at the situation in Philly where he got upset and say Daryl Morey promised him some money or whatever, right? Right. So even if I'm Daryl Morey, right, and I tell you that, like, all right, man, take this pay cut, I'm gonna hit you with this wool. As a GM who's responsible for the money of a team and stuff like that, how can I give you this money knowing what I just witnessed?
Exactly. That's
I
why I
know what
said
I
I
t-
would
and this is
incentivize.
the line because I know what I told you before this happened.
Yeah, I
Well,
get it.
if I'm in charge of the money, if I'm in charge of not putting this team in the hole financially, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, and doing what's best for this team, and my job lies on the line. Because if I fuck up the money and put this team in a bad position, you're gonna be paid and I'm gonna be fired.
All right, I'm gonna be out the job.
So
Yeah,
how can I, in good faith,
that's why I
do this?
incentivize it. That's why I incentivize it. Okay, I promise you 40 million a year. Okay, here's what we'll do. 20 million of that is guaranteed. You'll get for every round you get us past, I'm giving you 5 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like because now it's incentivized. I'm saying 40 million is on the table.
Right.
How many rounds of the playoff is it?
But you got the first round, second round, well, in that case, the conference finals and then the finals. So you got to win because you got to win 16 games to win a chip.
So you got to go 4 rounds then, right?
Right.
There go your 20 million.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? There go your 20 million. I'm guaranteeing you 20. I'm 20 million, 40 million is on the table. 20 million is for your regular season. 5 million per round. Hey, you want the 40 million? Go out there and win.
Right.
You know, that's all I'm saying. Like I'm not. If I was Daryl Morey, I'll put that on the table for it. And if he declined it, then I'm gonna put it out there to the media. I said he gonna get 40 million. Here's how he gonna get it. He don't wanna do it that way. Okay.
Yeah, because I can't. Like I say, I can't do that, bro. Like I can't give you all this, and I know what I just witnessed.
And like you said, to your point in the beginning of it was maybe he got some type of anxiety thing or something. You know what I'm saying?
I
When it
think I
comes
think so.
to
I'm not trying
the
to be
pressure or
funny.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you wasn't because I mean mental health is very important. You know, mental health is very important. My thing, but that is maybe that is the case, and maybe he need to address that. You know, maybe he need to go talk to somebody and address that because it's obvious to the naked eye that when the chips get down, you know what I'm saying, and everything on the line, we don't know if we can count on you. History has shown that we can't count on you.
Yeah,
You
and
know what
like
I'm
I said,
saying? You
in the
you ain't taking
smallest
shots.
situation. Yes.
Yeah, you ain't taking shots. You deferring to other people. You turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. These players that we're talking about, like all these players that we're talking about, we have to understand that these players have gotten older.
Right.
They in their mid-30s and shit like that. So we can't expect a 30-year-old, a 28-year-old James Harden to show up, you know what I'm saying? But you still got enough game that you can, I mean,
And,
but
and,
if you're not doing it though.
and you know what? I heard somebody say this some years ago, and I agree with it. I think that somebody gave the definition of what choking is, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my guy, you know what I'm saying? I can't he ain't exempt of criticism or calling out his shortcomings. Excuse me, Russ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, obviously he's had, he turns the ball over, he's had some, bad moments, whatever like that, right? But I don't think it's choking because he had them same issues during the regular season. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I do this all the time. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm inefficient shooting the ball all the time. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
just like this, Harden will be playing well and then had these type of episodes. I think that's choking when you're doing
Yeah.
stuff outside of your norm, so to speak.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I think that's when it's choking, bro.
Yeah. Westbrook for me don't choke. Westbrook for me just sometimes play faster than what is needed. that's all I that's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
contribute like most of his turnovers and stuff too. I think he's playing faster than what's needed. Like as far as pace of the game, like I've always been as a basketball player and as as I mean me as playing the game and then watching the game, the most successful people playing the game know how to manipulate pace and speed.
Correct. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're seeing in the Jalen Bronson. And I'm gonna tell you something. That's what you saw and Derrick Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Rose was poised. That's the word. Like he showed poise. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And in those moments. Only time I ever saw Rose rattled was against Miami in the playoffs when
Yeah,
they
with
sent
that
him
trap.
the
Yeah.
traps and all that. Because he even
Mm-hmm.
said it himself. He said I couldn't figure that trap out. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't figure out where it was coming from or how to get out of it or whatever like that. And a lot of that had to do with your teammates as well. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
playing with somebody else that can get theirs like that on the perimeter or something, then they can't trap you as well because they have somebody else to worry about. You know what I'm saying? So all of that factors in, but I'm just saying that's the only time I ever seen him rattled and not as poised as we know him to be.
That's why I say this, and I know we ain't got to talk about this long. I just make the statement. If that Bulls team would have stayed together with Jimmy coming along like he came along, without Derrick Rose getting hurt, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. I digress. We
Right.
ain't gotta
Right.
dive into
Right.
that.
Right. But
But
I
I'm just
get I
saying,
get what you man. So moving on from Harden and kind of talking about what we talked about last week, but in a different way when we talked about the superstars and LeBron and KD and them not being able to do what they're able to do. Man, I'm not one of the ones who be, because you got a lot of people that's like they looking for the next great thing, or is what have you done for me lately, or however you want to word it. I'm not necessarily always like that, but I have to admit, bro, I really do believe it's a changing of the guard right now. I
I'm
believe,
glad you said that shit.
you
I'm
hear
glad you said
they say,
that.
they say Ant Man told KD, you old ass niggas, like I really believe that that's what's going on. Now, I was
Bro,
one of the ones. I gotta be honest. I was the one of the ones who fought that and was like, "No, man, y'all always trying to have these young niggas." Hey, bro, I really do believe it's changing of the guard right now.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's what I wanted to talk about, bro. B, it's a young man's league, baby.
Yes, sir.
And it's showing. It's not even about us. It ain't even about us trying to sweep away the old players.
Right.
Who's still left in the playoffs?
Right. I think they say like out of the starters, Kyrie the oldest starter left.
He the oldest one. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, and he's only there. Not to say like it's not because of him. No,
Right.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this though because I'm a backtrack on that. He's there because he has younger players around him, but he's also there because he's doing something that Kobe did. Kyrie is deciding I'm gonna play defense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on my defense because I know my offense is where it's supposed to be. But if I focus on my defense along with these young cats and make our team defensively sound, and then pick my spots when I'm gonna do what I got to do, that's why he's getting so
Cause
much. You
even
know what I'm
cause
saying?
even though he seemed to be an old man, cause it seemed like he been around, Luca still like what, 23, 20, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Like Luca young as hell. So, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And see, but that's what I said, bro. When I said that KD and them can't win like they doing, you gotta go team up with one of these young boys, G. Or go
yeah,
get in one of these young teams. And that's what Kyrie got. Kyrie got him a young gunner with him. You know what I'm saying? He got
yeah.
Luca is the man on that team. These
Look at the
old
man.
niggas, gotta go team up with these young boys, boy. You
It's a
old
young
niggas is
man league, baby.
y'all not finna win.
Y'all not gonna win. Y'all trying to team up together. It's not gonna happen. Man. These young motherfuckers running y'all like the gym. They running your ass out the gym. Be like even with Denver, dude. And I'm not. I like Denver, bro. They can't keep up with them motherfucking Minnesota Timberwolves, baby. Motherfucker, they got them so frustrated. Motherfucker throwing shit. Motherfucker Jamal Murray throwing shit on the court, baby.
Yeah.
That's how frustrated you
Luca
are.
25. He's 25. Yeah.
He's
But
still
yeah,
too young.
yeah. But yeah, you're right, boy. They got them boys frustrated. Do you see how like I'm watching that shit, boy? I was in the text group with some of my guys yesterday, and so my man them they he was with them and all that, and he like, man, they hacking, man, they hack. Now them young boys swarming, G, like they.
Yes.
You see how
Yes.
they doing Jamal Murray, bro? They man,
Did you
I
watch that
watched
shit in slow
yesterday.
motion?
Which one? What when they had him
The
trapped in
one where
that
they had
corner?
him in that trap. They
Yeah.
had him trapped. Did you watch it in slow motion? Yeah, I
No.
watched that shit in slow motion. I watched it because they showed it on Instagram. You got to stick. Get on our Instagram page, man. Your ass be sleeping, man. So on our Instagram page, I'm scrolling up or whatever. So they showed the whole thing in slow motion. They just doing like this. They not touching him. The only time that he's getting touched is when he's putting his, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's trying to make contact by swinging and shit like that. They're not touching him. And you're crying like a little bitch, bro. When this is
Yeah.
good defense. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I was sitting there watching the game like, these motherfuckers can't do shit with them, man.
Yeah.
And this is
They
without
oh
Rudy.
man, they swarming, boy. Them young boys is and then when they get that bitch, they
They
gone.
gone.
Look, so I may be premature with this, right? But I've been noticing something though. Okay. That era that Steph Curry and them ushered in, right?
Mm-hmm.
With that shooting that ball like that, right? That 3-point era. So that was a good 10 years or so. You know what I'm saying? We've been watching that three ball. Probably not that long. Yeah, damn near about 10 years. Cause this 24,
Yeah.
Stephanie won in 15. So yeah,
Yeah.
about a good 10 years, maybe 10, 11 years, it's been about shooting that three ball, right?
Yeah.
Man, I'm watching these young boys now. They shoot like Shea, Jalen Bronson, Shea, Jalen Bronson, somebody else. Oh, Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? Them guys in particular. I know it's a few more, but them three in particular, man, they going to that cup. They shooting that midi. You know what I'm saying? They teams are still shooting. They still shoot the three because you know what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
three has always been shot. Even back in the day with Mike, now it wasn't as much. But you gonna shoot the
Right.
three. Don't get me wrong. And
Yeah.
just the way the game is now, whatever. But them boys going to that cup. They shooting that midi. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that era of just spreading it out and shooting that three is coming to it. It's slowly coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? Again, they're gonna always shoot the three, don't get me wrong. But them
Mm-hmm.
boys going to that rack, boy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why players like Kyrie is thriving. Because
Yeah.
even though Cat can shoot the three, Cat go to the midi. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He go to the midi. Like I say, Josh Hart and them and all them guys. That's why they playing good ball. Jaylen Brown had a game last night. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
did.
They go
He
to
did.
they going to that midi, bro. And them teams that still trying to hang around that 3-point line, because if you not on fire out there, you're gonna lose.
You'll shoot yourself out the game.
You're gonna shoot yourself out. Because if you're not on fire and I'm going to this cup and I'm shooting the midi, I'm gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat you. Look, think about that Lakers series. Game they beat them in 5, so it had to be like game 3, mate. Whatever game that was that Jamal Murray hit the shot on AD, right?
Mm-hmm. That was game
Whatever
one.
game that was. No, that one game one. It was
It
probably
was.
two. It was either 2 or 3. No, it was either
I
two
thought it
or
was
three.
game one.
No, it wasn't
Okay.
game one. But anyway, if you remember the issue about the Lakers during that series was AD would be hot the first half or the first 3 quarters, and they just go away from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I noticed in that situation, that game that I'm speaking of, that Jamal Murray did that. If you remember, Bron kind of got hot in the fourth quarter a little bit. I think he hit
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 threes or some shit like that or whatever, right?
Right.
So because he felt that he was hot or that he hit a couple shots, he went away from AD. You know what I'm saying? Bron went away from he went away from AD and went to shooting the 3 ball and stuff like that. So him feeling that he hot from 3-point made them go away from Anthony Davis, who was killing in the post, and Joker couldn't do nothing with him down there. He had 30 in like 3 quarters, 32 or some shit like that at 3 quarters. But because you think you hot from 3, you go away from what was working for the game that had you up. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, and Joker and them was still just playing a regular game and Joker backing them down and getting his two and everything like that. And y'all went away from it to shoot the three ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm telling you, man, that mid game and that post game and all that stuff, that game is coming back, bro. And these young boys is ushering it in. That's the funny part about it. They're ushering that game in now.
But
And
what I'm also saying though, the teams that's winning like that playing good defense too, man.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
They're playing good defense,
They
man.
basically going back to the basics of basketball.
Playing good defense. You know what I like about New York defense is when you pass one of them up, you can get an open shot. The second guy coming over to block it.
That's a
You know what I'm
Tibbs
saying?
team, though.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I thought? This is what I thought about when I was watching the New York Knicks. And it's only the second round, obviously. This is what Tibbs wanted in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like that guard play, you know what I'm saying? And you got a big, but your big ain't really your main player. You know what I'm saying? Your point guard, your PG, he your guy. And what's the name? Bring up a good point. I was listening to I want to say it is what it is. They said if New York make it to Eastern Conference Finals without Randall, they might ship his ass. What we need you for, dude? I'm not a fan of Randall anyway, to be honest
Me
with you.
either. Me either.
I'm not a fan of him.
Me either. I'm shipping his ass out of here, G. That's hard to say because, again, I think you do need some form of post presence,
Yeah.
even though he still think he a stretch that can, you know what I'm saying, instead of down there banging or whatever, because
But
obviously that's not
you got OG.
right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got OG. And OG balling. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
the only
Defense,
thing is,
everything.
okay, look, let me tell you what I posted the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people told me I was crazy again, not to keep going back to this player. But I said I would trade Randall. I swear I put this on the page today. I would trade Randall for Kevin Durant, right? And I think that move works for both teams. And it works for Phoenix because they have no other way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Bradley Beal, nobody's going to take that contract. They don't have any first round picks until 2030. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They don't have no picks. You can't trade Beal. You don't want to trade Booker because he's your young franchise guy. You trade Kevin. You know what I'm saying? You trade Kevin, right? And that's what you're going to get the most back. So you get a Randall back. And you probably like, Randall, yeah, but Randall is going to give you some post presence, which they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Going right now, they didn't have any post presence. He's still fair. I think Randall probably about 30, if that. You know what I'm saying? And you trade him and you get him and a pick or two. You know what I'm saying? So now you got
Mm-hmm.
picks. You put Bradley Beal in his regular position at the two, or possibly the three, and you run with him and
Him, Book, and
him,
Randall.
him and Booker and Randall, and then you get some. Then that give you a little room to get some pieces. Because right now, if
Mm-hmm.
you run that shit back, you ain't got nothing. And so now you put KD in New York where they need another star as well because we don't know how long Brunson can just keep up this heroics without another player when these other guys
Mm-hmm.
got another star with them. You know what I'm saying? And so that's KD teaming up with one of these young boys that we talking about.
The only thing
And
with that is, what I'm gonna tell you, it'll work, but I'm gonna tell you how it'll work. KD he can't be. He gonna have to not be KD. And what I mean by that is this: that team has great defense. So you have
right.
to come in there with the mindset that I'm gonna give my 15 to 20, but I'm gonna play great defense. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta expound some of that energy on defense with them. And you're not young anymore, so you can't expound it on both ends of the court like you used to when you were young.
But
You
at
know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
time, sometimes them young boys can hide you.
I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying he's gonna have a mindset of I need to be defensive minded and just get my because think about it like this. On that team, I don't need you to score 30.
Right.
If you put him on the Knicks, I don't need you to score 35 a game. I don't need you to score 30 a game. I need you to give me 15 to 20 solid points. You know what I'm saying? But I also need you to give me 7 to 8 rebounds. I need you to give me at least one block, a
But
couple steals.
that's somebody else that can hit a tough shot for Brock. And I
Exactly.
know
I get it.
because I see that Josh Hart and DiVincenzo, they hit the tough shot. But how long can you really count on role players to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why you get you another star or whatever like that that you know can hit those tough shots. Think about how many years Golden State hit Steph Curry defensively. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With
I mean, I
Clay
agree with you.
and all them other young horses, whatever, and you kind of hid him a little bit defensively. I think you can do that with KD because he's not a horrible defender, but it's just not his focus. You know what I'm saying? He's
I
not a
just don't want
great
to mess with their
defender.
chemistry.
Right,
That's
I
the only
agree,
thing
but
about me, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't know
Because
how long they can keep it
no, I
with
get it. I
Bronson
get it.
hitting great shot after great shot after great shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I completely understand where you're coming from, and I agree with what you're saying, and I think that would be a great fit. My thing is because somebody brought up D Book getting traded to New York. I said, no, I don't like that.
no, I don't like that one either.
I don't like it because
No.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about it, and I know it's on a totally different level from what I'm talking about. Let's say, for instance, me, you, and let's name a name. Let's say me and you and Hurdle. We play ball let's say we play ball together. Together, we play ball together for the last 6 months. We play ball together. You know what I'm saying? You get us on the court together against anybody, and they can't beat us because we played ball for so long with each other. I pattern that to DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Brunson. They won two championships in Villanova. Their comfortability with each other, you can see it on the court. You know, it's like they pushing offensive players towards one another so that other person can do what they need to do. It's just you can see how technically sound they are with each other because they've been around each other so long. Dude.
Yeah.
I would not want to split that up. And they're young. That's the thing. Now, if
that's why I say
like that, they're young.
If you do a KD, you don't have to split them up.
No, I agree with the KD. I'm talking about the D Book.
With Book, you gotta and see, even though Book is gonna come in as a scorer like that and stuff, he's not gonna be gritty like them boys. No, G. You see how Josh Hart rebounding that ball and everything like that, man. He getting double-digit rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Every night. And
you
so
trying to tell me if that was to go down, one of them gonna have to be in that package.
Right.
And as of right now, with the chemistry that they have, all three of them off limits.
Because and Phoenix, see, but you know what though? Phoenix may want that because they don't have no defense. So they may want.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving it up.
But I think I'm telling them, man, y'all better take Randall and give you. Oh no, I got it. I'm gonna give you Randall, and I'm gonna give you somebody like Mitchell Robinson or something, the big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all need that. Y'all need some, you know what I'm saying, some defense in the post, and you know what I'm saying, somebody can do that, or Harrison or something. I'm gonna give you that.
I get Mitch. I give Mitch before I get Harrison. I give Mitch because I could possibly either draft or get a free agent or something like a big, that's gonna just. All I need is you to be gritty and rebound. I don't need you for no type of offense, man. That's really all Mitch will give you anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really losing much because I could probably get that back, just get somebody from the G League or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even worry about that shit.
Well, yeah, these young boys coming, bro. They coming. So it's
they coming.
Yeah.
They here. All the old cats gone. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about. As far as the playoffs is concerned,
right?
They out of there. They already said like this is the first time since how long it's been where you ain't got KD, LeBron, or Steph in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's over with.
KC, even though he gone home, man, Maxey showed out this year in the playoffs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's on with Shorty and them now, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, man, it's like I say, I'm that old get off my lawn type of guy sometimes, but I got to get credit where credit's due, man. I can't deny that these young boys here, man.
Hell no, you can't deny it because it's right in your face. Now, if you could deny it if, let's say, the reason why you would be able to deny it if LeBron was still in the playoffs right now,
Yeah.
or if Phoenix was still making a run right now. Then you could say, I don't know, because Phoenix still or LA still. Nah, them niggas gone.
So Denver got to save face then, huh, for the old heads.
Got to, and they not. They may get one game, B. I'm putting it on record, B. They may get one game, B.
But you remember me asking, like, do you think they're a juggernaut? I didn't think they was no juggernaut like people thought. Remember all that? Man, they can't be beaten. They can't. No, I did not think that shit. Remember I asked that, like, bro, you think they're a
Yeah,
juggernaut? No, I didn't think that. And that's why I say, man, that tell you them Lakers is bogus for losing to them people the way that they did, bro. Like, cause
every game was
Denver,
close too.
Denver is not like I think Denver is a great team. They're a good team. Their execution down the stretch, you know what I'm saying, is usually good and stuff like that. But as far as they not Shaq and Kobe, they not, you know what I'm saying, the Bulls. They not KD and them when they was with Golden State. They not them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, man. But the thing is, like I said, you trying to the theme of it is this, and me and you've been saying this for the past few weeks. If you trying to put together a team full of old heads against these 25, 20-year-olds, bro, it's done. Stop it. Stop trying to team up with these old heads thinking that you about to win against these young cats, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're playing defense better, way better than you all play defense. Even when you all was young, from what I've seen,
yeah,
they running y'all ass out the gym. You know what I'm saying? You can't. The thing, like I said, I think I said even in that Denver series with LA, I said LeBron has to have a game. But the thing with that is, if LeBron has a game like that, he can't sustain that to games. He's old enough. So if he have a game in game 4, game 5, he can't have the same thing.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And these young cats, you see Brunson putting up 40 a game.
Yeah.
Ant-Man putting up 40
He
a
doing
game.
Brunson doing shit Mike was doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, they say
Exactly.
like it's only been 4 players in league history to put up this many 40 consecutive 40-point games in the play. Like
Yeah.
I think it's like right now he had four straight 40s. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
I
think
think the
the
record like
most
6.
6.
Yeah,
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 6.
right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's
man,
that's
like
from that's from the logo.
right, yeah, Jerry West, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So man, yeah, man. So man, hey, sometimes you be sitting back like, man, what's the title of it? Man, these young motherfuckers coming. Or these young
There you
motherfuckers
go.
here. Or, you know what
There
I'm
you go.
saying?
There
That's
you
it
go.
right there. These young motherfuckers here. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Hey, and old heads, boy, y'all better go, y'all better go team up with a couple of them. Or go
Give
team,
some
you
of
know what I'm
that
saying?
new
Go,
hotness.
yeah, go team up with one of them. That's the only way you're gonna beat
Yeah,
them.
yeah. That's the only way you're gonna beat them. I mean,
Because
that's the only way you're gonna be in the picture right now.
yeah. Because I even questioned said the OKC's coming in and all that. Like, okay, let's see if they were. Man, these boys, like, man, you crazy. Like, we like that.
You seen that game last night?
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm motherfucker.
Like, boy,
What?
we really like this.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah.
another reason I'm glad to see them gone only because of this. It seemed like Luka is hobbled, right? Like he got
Yeah.
like knee or
Yeah.
something. So go put them out because I don't want to see no hobbled Luka down the line. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna tarnish the game. I want to see the healthy motherfuckers go at it, and you know what I'm saying. May
Minnesota
the
and
best man.
OKC.
Right? Yeah. Come on.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Who
Minnesota and OKC.
would have thought that coming into the year?
I know. Nobody. Nobody.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought of Boston and the Knicks? You know, a lot of people had Boston,
A
obviously.
lot of people had Boston. Yeah.
You
Nobody
know what I'm
really had the
saying?
Knicks
But
though.
Boston and the Knicks, if you know what I'm saying, I'm rolling with the Knicks. But just say the Knicks don't win, and Indiana win. Halliburton, you know what I'm saying, and guys like that. That's still another young gun.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's put it this way: Denver is the only ones who can save face for the old niggas. You
That's
know what I'm
it.
saying? And if they out, it's gonna be a young nigga final.
And guess what? They out. I don't give a fuck what they out. If they win 1 to 2 games, that's about it. They out. They shown in 2 games that they can't handle them young boys. They can't.
Yeah, so we gonna see, man. So hey, man, like I say, get on here, man. Let us know what y'all think. I know, hey, you don't agree with me? Come on, come on. Let's debate this thing, man. We ain't ducking no smoke, man. We ain't ducking no smoke. And whatever we say, we didn't research it, we didn't thought about it, we didn't, you know what I'm saying? We got data to back it up. Come on here and talk this shit then. You know what I'm
The
saying? Give
thing
them
is this.
comments. Give them comments and put it in there. We answer back to them comments.
Oh hell yeah! I'm reading them motherfucker answering back. Motherfucker, you say something like motherfucker gonna say something about I think he said something about man. What did he say something about? And I said, motherfucker, listen to the whole episode.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point we were making. You know what I'm saying? You don't read the title and then
Get your
look at
panties in a bunch.
yeah, you read the title and then probably watch a couple minutes of the episode, you know what I'm saying, then comment. No, nigga, listen to the whole episode.
Because everything, we gonna explain everything thoroughly.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? We're gonna explain everything thoroughly and make you think. And then, like I say, all this stuff you hear, you look up a couple days later, you seeing it on, you know what I'm saying? You seeing it on ESPN or you seeing it on Fox Sports or something, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
everybody
about,
getting
man.
on board.
We watch this shit, man.
Hell
So,
yeah.
bring in the business, baby. Business.